Well, greetings, test takers. This is Dean Tenney coming to you from my studio here in fabulous Las Vegas with a video explication. Sometimes it's just easier to do it in video form and post it than it is to, try and do it in written form. So I highly recommend you always make your own exhibit. So on your scratch paper, you want to be really clear about what's going on. So here, the market maker buys at the bid. So right now, as it stands, I'm willing to buy 1,200 shares, 12 round lots into my inventory at 1670. You always should have the market maker or dealer perspective as a test taker. That's a hard thing to get, is on the right side of the quote, the dealer's perspective. As a market maker, I'm willing to sell right now 10 round lots at 1675. Now, I think the best way to think about this is the customer market orders on the opposite side. In other words, this is pretty straightforward. If it's a market order, customer is going to sell at 1670, is going to buy at 1675, but a customer limit order is on the same side as the market maker. And so now it says the market maker receives 2 customer limit orders. By the way, it doesn't have to tell it's a limit order. Customer specifies price, it's a limit order. So the first customer limit order I receive is a customer who wants to buy 500 shares at 1672. Please note that's 2 cents better than my bid. So I'm going to have to display that. If it's the same size as mine or better than mine, I have a responsibility to display that, show it to the rest of the marketplace. I could fill it, but that's not what they're asking you to do on the test. So I put it here and I say, okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to update the bid side here. So let me get out my highlighter here. And so now my updated bid reflecting that customer limit is going to be 1672, 1672, and I'm good for 5 round lots on that side. That's me doing what I'm supposed to do, which is reflect the customer limit order. And I receive a customer sell limit. So again, the customer sell limit, a market order is on the opposite side. The limit is on the same side as the market maker's quote. And so now I receive a customer sell limit 316.75. So he wants to sell at the same price I'm asking. I'm asking 1675 and he wants to sell at 1675. And so I'm going to have to update to reflect that 1,000 for me. And that my customer, it does outside looking, it doesn't matter, but that's 1,000 for me and 1,300 for the customer, or 300 for the customer, excuse me. So that would be in total 1,300 shares. So 1675. And the size there is going to be 13. And so that is our new size, 5 by 13. Again, I highly recommend you make an exhibit, which I've done here, right? Please note, moving forward on that asking side, 1675, whatever I do for myself, I have to do for the customer. So now I pick up 200 shares for me at 1600, 1675. I have to pick up, 100, 200 for the customer, whatever the case may be. Oh, yeah. Okay. I hope that was helpful. And again, the best way to do it is make your exhibit. I have some videos in the channel in the 24 playlist, so you can also check that out as well. I'll link to that lecture. You need to be on the right side of the quote. Anyways, remember, inch by inch, your 24 is a cinch, yard by yard, your 24 is hard.